Hey guys, namaste! Live from Mount Everest Base Track. Oh my goodness, I'm here in, what is the name of this village? Phakding. I wanted you to meet my Sherpa. Sonam, how are you? He is an amazing Sherpa. I am so blessed to have him with me, and we're going to have a beautiful day. We're intentional about day 2. It's long, it's 8 hours, a lot of up and down, a lot of incline. And we've got a plan for filmmaking, right? Having no injuries, just feeling really good, healthy, being grateful in nature because it's going to be really beautiful. And Sonam, if you don't mind sharing, because everybody wants to meet you, so say hi to my friends and family here on Facebook and YouTube. So, what made you want to be a Sherpa?
Because all my brothers are also involved in the trekking sector, so I also love to travel with the plants. I really love mountain, and I am really happy with this stuff. So yeah.
Very good, and you are so good at it. You are natural.
I have been working in this sector for the last 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
So you are an expert, and you've already been to base camp one time, and that's great. So now this is the second time with me, and I want to share something really fun that you said to me when we first met. You said, "I never get tired."
Yeah, sure,
And I was like, yes, that is great news. I really appreciate that. So thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. We're going to get going soon here, and I'm going to give you a little bit of a view to our village here in our stage 1. This is where we stayed at a tea house last night. This right here, I am going to look tired probably this whole trip, so get used to it. Vanity is stripped from you on quests like this because there is no energy to care what you look like. It has survived the day, and today is a long day. It's 8 hours, very much uphill, a lot of just kicking your butt stairs. Hey Matt, how are you? Yeah, say hi, where you're joining from. Live from Nepal on Mount Everest Base Camp trek. So this is the cute little village that we're staying in. Behind me is the tea house where we get all of our meals. We just had breakfast and coffee. Down here is the tea house where I stayed. I did not sleep well. Again, like 2 hours, and I went to bed early. So I'm coming to this trip pretty sleep deprived. We set the intention, Sonam and I, today's the day I'm going to sleep well. And I say yes, especially after an uphill 8-hour trek. It's going to be beautiful. Today we're starting off early because we are going to be doing some filmmaking. We've got everything dialed. I have this phone, this iPhone, which is my primary, dialed with an eSIM, and also the Beast app, so best app for filmmaking from a phone, as well as my secondary iPhone. So they both are equipped with the right apps. They go one in one pocket, one in the other pocket, because it gets colder as you're going up, and the cold kills your battery. So if you can use your battery, your body heat to warm your batteries. And then over here is going to be the DJI Adventure Pro. So we've got it dialed today to start walking on our trek. We're going to start early because we'll be stopping a lot for filmmaking and enjoying. Hey Mark, how are you? Namaste. Say hi, where you're joining from. This is my third coffee. They call it milk coffee. Or café con leche. We see some early trekkers going out right now with their Sherpa. There are not a lot of trekkers out here right now, which I have to say jackpot, because when you have a lot, you're competing for resources. And even though all of my accommodations have already been pre-arranged, the tea houses, namaste, support us for charging our devices, for Wi-Fi, if there is Wi-Fi. Waiting in line for food, for drink, buying water, buying toilet paper, or even just basic necessities. So the fact that there's hardly any trekkers out here right now is really good. It's going to make the journey nicer. And I've already started talking to people and making friends. So it's like a Camino in a way, where you're on the same stages. You're all going to be staying in the same villages or tea houses. Hey Mark, how are you? Hola. So I've already started making some friends, and very intentional about today because it's so long. And I gotta show you something. You're gonna laugh at me. Go ahead and laugh. Because, okay, so I gotta, my body feels good, my muscles, even though yesterday was very up and down with some really rocky terrain. You have to watch your steps and like get out of the way from the yaks and the donkeys. They're everywhere. And so I wasn't used to that pressure of that deep downhill on rocky terrain. So my toes, which hate to be confined in shoes, were like, no. So my toes were not happy with me yesterday. They don't like shoes, and I know that sounds silly to be a mountaineer and not wanting to put my feet into boots and shoes. I have both, they're both great. However, I know when I'm doing any technical downhills, like I can go uphill all day long, downhill hurts. So because the next stretch, I think for like an hour and a half, I'm told, is a little bit easier before we go back into some more up and down inclines and declines, this is what I'm starting my day off with. Take a look. That's right, flip-flops. My beloved flip-flops are starting the day on Mount Everest Base Camp. Those are pre-wrapped Compeed toes. I do that because when I have migrating piggies that have always given me a problem, they like to migrate under each other, so I try to separate them from the beginning. It's just one of my strategies for foot care, because foot care is absolutely key, as you know. I've got some layers on. I feel really good. I know I'm going to have to start peeling them off. Would you like to see a view of where I am right now? This is so beautiful. Look at this cute little village. Charming. You can hear the river right there. We're in the valley. And look at this majesty. Okay, carefully walking out on this stone wall. Okay, there we go. Look at this. Look. Look how beautiful. Right here. It's so beautiful. These mountains, you can see there's prayer flags everywhere. And it seems to me like we have some donkeys coming in. These are everywhere. How do you like this? You're getting some real-time live footage from what it's like to trek Mount Everest Base Camp. So I try to get out of the way of the donkeys. They all have little bells. They are hard workers. This is like an easy load of straw or hay that they're carrying. Some of them are just packed to the brim, and so are the yaks. And so I have mad respect for all the animals and the Sherpas that carry everything that's needed resource-wise to all the camps and villages supporting climbers right now. And so climbers are, I still will go to base camp and go interview any climbers that I can find, summiters. However, most of them are already at Camp 1, 2, 3, 4, preparing for their final ascent to the top of Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world. So I still am meeting some summiters right now, but they're going to be far and few between. So it's like whenever I see one, it's like, ooh, jackpot. I want to interview them. I want to talk to them. I want to understand why they're doing this, because, you know, a lot of people have risked their lives. And when we go through the memorial, I think on day 5 or 6, if you've seen the movie Mount Everest, or a lot of films dedicated to the fallen climbers that died during their attempt to ascend or even descent from the summit of Mount Everest, there's like a graveyard memorial that I'll be going through, and I know I will be very respectful, humble, respect and honoring those that perished during their big goal, their lifelong goal to climb to the top of Mount Everest. So, good morning, namaste. Hi, namaste. You can see real time we've got truckers going through, donkeys, Sherpas, locals, villagers, and it's a beautiful day. So we said we're going to get going at 7, and right now it's 7 o'clock. So I wanted to give you a quick live stream peek. I'll give these to you and share what I'm seeing real time as much as possible. The higher I go, the harder everything becomes. Not just climbing, but and breathing. There's a place where I'm like 60-70% less air. It's not even that, it's just the resources are slim, and Wi-Fi it's probably not going to happen. But right now I'm tethered to the tea house. Good morning. You want to say hi? You are a young trekker. How old are you?
10.
You're 10. Where are you from?
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Well, we're climbing together, so I'll see you every day. What's your name?
Jatyu.
Jai, Amy. Nice to meet you. And his Sherpa right here. Yay! 10 years old. That's great, man. Good job. So there you have it. We have a 10-year-old climber right now. And I think that's awesome. I climbed with 2 kids that were like 10 and 11 on Mount Kilimanjaro. And Matt, I'm like at 28 and change right now, meters. I'm almost at 10,000 right now, so it's very doable. However, today I'm going to 11 and change in feet. I'll try to put meters there, both. I've got a lot of data in my head right now, so pardon me if I don't know the exact elevation in both meters and feet every day. But so the first couple days are easier as far as elevation goes, but then it gets harder and resources become slim and it gets colder, a lot colder. And when I went through my gear check, they were very particular, and I'm glad that I passed my gear check with flying colors before I left. That means I really knew how to pack for this adventure, for this trek. So yeah, it's about to get really cold. I'm happy that right now we have nice weather, and I mean, it's beautiful. You can see another Sherpa here getting ready for his clients. And I love my Sherpa, Sonam. He and I get along so well. He's great. Hi, Leanne. How are you? Nice to see you. Welcome. This is a live view from my village here, starting day 2 on the trek. Welcome, everyone. And if you see this on the replay, say hi where you're staying or where you're joining from. And if you'd like to ask any questions here in the comments, go ahead and do that. And I'll be able to do a live stream today. I'm going to Namche Bazaar. It's like the little village, last village or city that we have as far as civilization goes. So I'm going to be stocking up on some toilet paper. Toilet paper's gold out here. The higher you go, the more expensive and limited resources are. So I will be stocking up on gold, which is toilet paper, so I can have that. I actually brought a lot with me from the US, but I was told when I was packing my bags, you can't take all of it, you got to buy it on the mountains. So you do not want to get stuck anywhere in the wild or at a bathroom without toilet paper, because you're not going to find it there. Think about it. Like, you always have to BYOTP. And I have made sure that I have like stuffed pockets, and I've got it everywhere just in case. It's the little things you have to think about, and hydrating and stretching and like all these things before you even start your journey today. So thank you for joining. Thank you for coming with me vicariously. I appreciate you so much. I'm so grateful for you, and it is my honor and pleasure to take you with me and share with you, honestly, genuinely, what it is behind the scenes to trek to Everest Base Camp in Nepal. So much love to you. We're going to get started now, and I'll see you on the next video.